So before we get into the video, we're going to be talking about the Isaac Dogbe versus Adam Lopez post-fight review. Isaac Dogbe defeats Adam Lopez by a very competitive majority decision. And Isaac Dogbe improves to 22 wins, 2 losses, 0 draws, 15 wins coming by way of knockout. My thoughts on it, Isaac Dogbe did okay. He definitely did good in the earlier rounds, did good also some of the mid rounds. But then Adam Lopez, started coming back and winning rounds in some of the later rounds. But I thought Isaac Dogbe did enough to win the fight. I thought majority decision was perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. People were saying it. People were saying it was a robbery. Me personally, and actually to a lot of people also, I didn't think that it was a robbery. I thought it was a close fight. I thought that Isaac Dogbe did enough to win a majority decision. It was kind of like that Lomachenko versus Lopez thing. You can disagree with me, but it was kind of like that, which Loma started off really late, and Lopez was winning a lot of the early rounds and the mid rounds, and then Loma started coming back in the later rounds. That's what it kind of was with this. I kind of felt like Isaac Dogbe kind of did enough to maybe get a close unanimous decision, but overall I wasn't that impressed of Isaac Dogbe. I felt like he should have done a lot more. I predicted Isaac Dogbe to actually stop Adam Lopez in the mid or later rounds. I believe that was my prediction. But congratulations to Isaac Dogbe. But he still got a lot to prove. To come back to the top where he was a few years ago. But Adam Lopez did show heart. He did show that he's still capable of doing good. But I did think that Isaac Dogbe did enough to pull it off. Delusional fans thought that it was a robbery. I don't honestly know how it was robbery. Even if I thought that Adam Lopez won, it was not a robbery. It was a very, very competitive fight. They were both going at it. It was very, very competitive. But in my opinion, I just thought that Isaac Dogbe was just a better fighter in most of the fight. He was the more aggressive fighter, and then Adam Lopez again came back a little too late. So that's why Isaac Dogbe won. I think people are just really tough on Dogbe because he lost twice by Emmanuel Navarrete. So that's probably why they're very tough on him. But anyways, on to the video. Hey, what's up, y'all? Preston from Fight Media 360 here. So this is a quick preview and prediction for Ciryl Gane versus Alexander Volkov. So before we get into all this, I just want to say I can't wait for his fight. This is going to be a hell of a fight. Ciryl Gane, 8-0, already having a 5-round fight against a guy like Alexander Volkov. That is a very big achievement. He's probably the best up-and-coming UFC fighters right now. So this is going to be a hell of a fight. Alexander Volkov, this is a very big step-up fight. If he beats Ciryl Gane, he could probably fight maybe for the gold or something, fight Francis Ngannou or something, But this is going to be an incredible fight. I can't wait. I already got my prediction, but I'm not going to say it till the end of the video. But man, dude, this is going to be an hell of a fight, bro. I can't wait. If you guys should watch this. If you ain't, you're missing out. It's on ESPN Plus. If you don't download it right now, I know it costs some money, but it's a hell of a fight, you know, hell of a fight. And, you know, and again, I cannot wait for this fight. So anyways, let's talk about their stats and then the odds and then what they need to do to win and then my final prediction. So let's start off with Ciryl Gane. So, Ciryl Gane comes into the fight with a record of 8 wins, 0 losses. He stands at a height of 6'5", weighs in at 247 pounds, fighting out of Paris, Ville de Paris, France. Alright, so now Alexander Volkov. So Alexander Drago Volkov comes into the fight with the record of 33 wins, 8 losses. He stands at a height of 6'7", weighs in at 264 pounds, and fights out of Moscow, Russia. Ooh, Moscow, Russia. Ooh. And yeah. Ciryl Gane is listed as a negative 143 favorite over Alexander Volkov. So yeah. So now we got that out the way. So now let's talk about what they need to do to win and then my final prediction. So let's start off with the slight favorite, Ciryl Gane. So what I would like to see from Ciryl Gane is to, again, be very dominant on the feet and on the ground because, definitely in my opinion, who's the better fighter on feet, in a stand-up fight is Ciryl Gane. He's a very quick fighter and he's a very good leg kicker, and he carries some power. So I really like to see him break down Alexander Volkov's legs, really focus on the leg kicks. And then once you kind of redden up Volkov's leg, go for the head and then just outpoint him on the feet. And then also I would really like him to take Volkov down because Volkov, as you know, is a very is a very crappy grappler. It definitely is proven from the fight against Curtis Blades. So that's what I would like to see him do, is to also work on the grapple. Try to submit Volkov because he definitely could submit him. Volkov, how many times have he got submitted? Let me see. He got submitted 2 times. 2 times. But man, Volkov has 22 KO TKOs? Damn. But anyways, that's what he needs to do. And also I would really like him to kick to the body of Volkov too. Try to break Volkov down because Volkov is a very, very, very big heavyweight. And he's a very tall heavyweight, But also he needs to really outspeed Volkov and outpoint Volkov with leg kicks and punches, obviously. And pretty much just break Alexander Volkov down with leg kicks. And then also just really also be very dominant on the ground because Ciryl Gane is a beast when it comes down to the ground game. And he's a very, very good fighter at submissions, So I think he needs to use those tools that he got to beat Volkov, So that's what Ciryl Gane needs to do to win. So now, Alexander Volkov. So what I would like to see from Alexander Volkov is, I would really like to see him, I really want to see him kind of, throw a little bit more punches, I really like to see him flick his jab out there, because if he could really flick his jab out there, then that would really get Gane's attention. It will really bust up his face. And then if he's trying to come in, counter, and then move around, and then to be, again, very dominant on the ground, just like what I said about Gane. And then Um, no, Gane. His name is Ciryl Gane. Never mind, I said Ciryl Gane. Sorry, I meant Ciryl Gane. That's his name. But Ciryl Gane, Ciryl Gane, it's pretty much the same thing. But I apologize for mispronouncing his name. But anyways, that's what Volkov needs to do, and also is to also be a very good outside fighter against Gane, and also avoid the takedown. Really work on takedowns, because I see Gane coming into the fight wanting to be a grappler in the fight, because he knows that Volkov is a very garbage grappler. So that's what he really needs to do, is prepare for grappling and really work on the grappling defense, and then after that, just be very dominant on the feet by flicking out your jab. I would really like to see him let his hands go a little bit more, move around just like how you always do, because Alexander Volkov does have actually good footwork, It's not like first class footwork, but he does have pretty decent footwork. And also, I would really like to see him also throw some leg kicks at Gane, whatever. I'm gonna call him Gane. Throw some kicks at Gane to the leg, and then fake that, go to the head, and then also hit that body of Gane. And also, I would really like to see Volkov bully Gane to the gate, because Volkov is such a great fighter, and he's such a great fighter at cutting off the ring in the octagon. I would say probably he's the best heavyweight right now that cuts off the ring, that cuts off the octagon pretty much. But I call it ring. But he's really good at cutting off the ring. So he needs to definitely use that against Gane. And then again, just be very dominant on the feet. Flick your jab out. Whenever Gane is trying to come in, just hit him with the jab. And then when he's trying to kick, try to avoid that, or just check his kicks. And then Volkov would have a very good chance of winning this fight. Don't see him knocking him out or anything, but very good chance of winning if he does that stuff. So yeah. So my final prediction for this fight, again, this is such a great fight. I can't wait. You guys are missing out if you guys need to watch this. Like, you're missing out. This is gonna be a war, a hell of a war, dude. Amazing fight. But if I would have to pick one, I would probably have to lean towards Ciryl Gane by a unanimous decision. The reason why is because he's such a quick fighter, very good leg kicker, very good at, moving his feet, and he's very dominant when it comes down to the ground game. And for crying out loud, he beat Jairzinho Rozenstruik in good fashion. So that's a pretty good thing, So that's why I picked Gane to beat Volkov. So yeah. So that's my final prediction. I got Ciryl Gane by a unanimous decision. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm Fight Media 360, and thank y'all for watching this video.